So, this video is all about a world quest you can do in 2 minutes to get 2,154 gold. This is the highest ever amount I can remember receiving for a world quest in any content in World of Warcraft. More importantly, I'll be revealing how you can get a ton of easy extra gold regularly on your ults with almost no effort. You are almost certainly missing out on a lot of extra gold. Currently on EU and North American realms, there is a world quest in the Anaran Plains called Field of Ferocity Redu, Elemental Revenge Round. You have about 2 days to do this on EU and 1.5 on North American realms from the time of this video. If you are watching this video after that time, you still very much need to watch this video to avoid missing out on some very easy gold in future. If this quest is not showing on your map, or is not advertising a gold reward, there's a good reason for that. I'll explain shortly. There's a fascinating mystery to uncover here. Now, this is a very simple quest. You simply talk to the goblin here to start the quest. The dragon Chalsek of the Earth then appears. You kill the drake and get your gold. Now, when I did this first time on my gnome mage, the advertised reward was 1,251 gold, 72 silver, but I actually received 1,873 gold, 71 silver. That's a lot for 1 minute of flying from Valdrakken and a minute for completing the quest. Intrigued, I did it again on my Death Knight, this time with my recording software on. That's the footage you've just watched. And also with War Mode activated, which gives you better quest rewards. Amazingly, this simple quest gives you 2,154 gold, 76 silver, and 66 copper. Why am I mentioning the 66 copper? It is actually really important because it is obvious that no sane human being would come up with that figure. It must be the product of some kind of automated formula, which, as anyone familiar with Warcraft scaling exploits will know, can produce some really wacky results. My Patreon is filled with crazy gold-making exploits, many of them still active, that take advantage of this principle and make gold per hour that would not normally be possible from farming techniques. Now, I was hoping to run through all my 60 plus ults and make 60,000 gold in an hour doing this world quest. But it's not that simple. With most characters, the world quest wasn't showing up at all. It turns out you have to do the Fields of Ferocity questline to get the world quest in the first place. This will take you about 5 to 10 minutes depending on your gear and how many other players are around. Now, I logged onto my warlock who had not already completed the Ferocity questline and ran through the quests, and upon completion of the chain I automatically received the Redu world quest. To my surprise, when I completed the world quest, I was awarded only 621 gold. Nice, but unspectacular. I then tried the same thing again on my paladin, again working through the Fields of Ferocity quests, receiving the world quest, and again received a disappointing 715 gold. I googled other YouTubers and checked blogs and other resources, but no one seemed to have covered this issue. I thought it might be something to do with rep, but my Death Knight, who received the full 2,154 gold reward, doesn't have any Marak Centaur rep, so it is definitely not that. The culprit seems to be eye level. My mage and my Death Knight, who received the full gold reward, have full best in slot conquest gear. This isn't especially good for PvE content, but it is above eye level 400. My Paladin and my Warlock, by contrast, have mainly honor gear below eye level 400. Why does this matter? Well, if you try googling world quests for your area, e.g. EU or North America, you should get a link to Wowhead. Make sure you choose the Dragonfly option, and you can see what quests are up at any given time. This is a really useful link, by the way. If we look at Fields of Ferocity, you can see the quest rewards don't actually mention gold at all. It shows rewards of a Titan training matrix, that's a crafting item, and an eye level 398 trinket. So the reason my mage and death knight got a gold reward instead seems to be because their eye level exceeds 398 and consequently the reward defaulted to gold. This quest is quite important by itself, but almost certainly the same logic will apply to other quests with similar rewards. So how can we profit from this? Simply gear up all of your alts to 400 as quickly as possible. You can do this in any way you choose, but the fastest way to do that currently is with time rifts, which are the gear catch-up mechanism for this patch. If you'd like to farm gold endlessly with a trick to bypass instance lockouts in dungeons and raids, or use any one of dozens of powerful active gold-making exploits, you may wish to consider joining my Patreon. It is an exceptionally good time to do so.